Comic Life Magiq is an excellent application for people who just want to have fun, and for serious, I guess, comic makers, you can say. They give you a bunch of templates to choose from. I'm just going to do the birthday one, and it'll load the comic and all the templates that go with it and open up a window. On the side here, there are other template pages that go with your first template, and I can just drag and drop, and they're displayed right next to each other, and the thumbnails are up here as well. At the bottom are all the word bubbles and lettering and just little clip art, and the word bubbles and lettering change according to what template you chose, but you can always edit them. So I can just drag in a word bubble or a thought bubble, this one, type hello, make it bigger or smaller, drag it around, select this option, and I can actually move each little bit of the word bubble and warp it to my liking, or delete it altogether. And you can also even have gradients in the word bubbles, as you can see here. For the gradients, when you select a gradient, they give you a bunch of pre-made gradients, or you can select show gradients and make your own and choose between linear and radial. You can also add a stroke and join shapes together. As far as text goes, you can choose different fonts, and the way the fonts are displayed is pretty cool. They have different categories, and these fonts are actually through Comic Life, not system fonts, but you can choose system fonts down here, and just a font box will come up. You can also add shadows and make it 3D, change the direction the light is coming from, add reflections and edit those reflections, change the opacity, the length, and the offset. One of the coolest features would have to be the built-in image editor. It's called the Magiq editor, I think. Oh, and you can drag and drop images into the panels, or just into the page. To get the image editor, just select the paintbrush icon, and you'll get this cool window thing, and you can edit your photos and sharpen, change the exposure, the hue, invert. You can cut out images, and it's really easy. There's this Magiq snip option. You can even chroma key if you have a background. You can warp them, which are very similar to photo booth effects. So I can take the bulge, click somewhere, and I can change the center. Add more to make it bigger. I can add a twirl effect, and you can also edit the effects using the sliders or just dragging it. You can use skins. You can select any of these. It takes a bit to load. So if I choose fiery, done. I don't know why it's not working in this image, but if you had like a person, you can make you can fill their outline with this texture. You can add filters and paint over your image. After you click done, a bunch of sparkles come up. They also have an image editor in the panel here, and you can add filters. You can invert it, colorize it, change the brightness, exposure, saturation, sharpness, and contrast from here. And at the bottom here, I showed you about the word bubbles. I can drag and drop in lettering. Type, let's say, I talk Apple. Can make it bigger. And by clicking this option, I can change the type of lettering. I can rotate it, and I can also like warp it. And you can use all of these options to edit your lettering. So I can change the gradient fill, I can add a reflection, and there's just a bunch of stuff you can do. You can use it to create comics or collages, or like a sort of, I guess, a computer generated scrapbook type thing, and it's a great application. There's also down here, I am showing the word bubbles and the lettering right now, but I can also show spray, which is kind of like a spray can type thing. You can choose any one of these images, so let's say the sparkles here, and I can just spray them around. I can change the flow rate. Okay, there we go. And I can change the size so we can make it bigger. You can also wobble it, which basically rotates it as I'm going around, which you can't really tell because it's stars. And you can really make photos look nice. The user interface is really nice, and it's just really customizable. You can use it as just an image editor if you don't have Photoshop. So if you really like this application, I think it's $24 or something. I'll have the real price in the sidebar, but I am actually giving it away to you for free. That's how I got mine, because I wrote to the Flask developers and I told them that I loved Sketch and Comic Life, and they offered me, and I told them about YouTube, so they offered me 2 copies of Comic Life Magiq, one of which I'll give to you. I know I don't really like contests to bump up my subscribers and stuff, but I think this will be a great opportunity for you guys. So my contest giveaway, or it's not a contest, it's just a giveaway video will be coming up soon, what you have to do to qualify. So thanks for watching, and I really love this application. It's fun to use.